Hi, I'm Terry Marasco. I'm speaking here as the Utah Clean Air Alliance Communications Coordinator, but also as a businessman because I have some economic news that I think the public should be interested in. What I'm about to say is grounded in talking to lawyers around the country, reading their articles, engineers, on the cost, potential cost of reclamation downstream with Kennecott. Currently, the state of Utah has allowed Kennecott to have a $0 bond on the largest mine in the world. So this 23,000 acre mine has $0 attached to its reclamation. When I talked to these people around the country, they threw out some figures that I think are reasonable. It would cost $25,000 to $50,000 an acre to clean up the surface and up to $100,000 an acre to clean up water. If you applied the average, let's say $50,000 to the bond at Kennecott, it would come to about $1.1 billion. This is an unstated liability for Utahns. It's also an unstated liability for Rio Tinto shareholders, because if this bond was on the books, if it was stated with cash or some guarantee, the shareholders would know downstream that this is a problem. Kennecott has other mines that are underfunded. In fact, Utah has the lowest requirements for bonding in the Western extractive states. Utah has $1,600 an acre in the $51 million worth of bonding. When we talk about averages of 50 to 100,000 acre, this number is enormous for people downstream. Kennecott recently stated that they were spending $238 million on a study. But in reading the articles from the media, I didn't see any statement saying, one, we're going to study health impacts, and my part is, two, we're going to look at the costs downstream of the impacts of all these kinds of pollution that we put into the environment. So I recommend that Governor Herbert sits down with Kennecott face to face and says, let's see the real cost of impacts, and maybe because of public health issues and because of reclamation burdens downstream, we shouldn't expand this mine. Thank you.